Stir it up with Josh. Yummy food and yummy things. See Josh stir it up. Stir it up with Josh. Yummy food and yummy things. See Josh stir it up.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Stirring Up. I'm sorry. Welcome to my Stirring Up with Josh. By the way, we have the one first product.
So today we are introducing Josh's first product that is available for you to purchase. Josh, what do you have?
I have 2021 calendar.
A 2021 calendar. And Josh, what is in your calendar?
Recipes
There is one recipe per month
per month.
of recipes that Josh has already created for you on Facebook Live. And there's pictures included of Josh along with the calendar. We are doing this calendar in conjunction with his Give Back campaign that he does every year. So, if you purchase a calendar, you are also supporting his Give Back campaign. Any proceeds that we receive from the calendar will be saved for his Give Back campaign in 2021. So there are 12 recipes plus some little pictures of Josh and a scripture verse on each month. And just a disclaimer, this is not a professional calendar. We looked into having it printed professionally, but the cost was exorbitant. It was $24 to have it printed professionally. So we would not make any profit for his Give Back campaign. So we are done it at home, and I would like to say that I'm proud of how it came out. It is not perfect, but it is a nice calendar. If you would like to purchase this calendar, following Josh's video today, there will be a link underneath the video.
It's PayPal.
With a PayPal that you can pay for the calendar, and that will cause us to get your order. Or you can message me on Facebook Messenger to place an order. However, we will not ship the calendar until we receive payment. These are pretty much, most of them are already done and ready, so we can get them shipped out by next week if you are interested in the calendar. Thank you for your support. And now, without further ado, Chef Josh is ready to present to you the recipe he is making today. Josh, what is your recipe?
Today, you're making Golabki.
Golabkis. That's the Polish name for
Stuffed cabbage.
stuffed cabbage.
My grandfather and my sister make it.
His Papa John Golabki and his sister usually make this together. So Josh is doing this recipe in honor of Papa. So, Josh, what are your ingredients that you need to use for stuffed cabbage?
I need a stuffed cabbage.
That's not stuffed cabbage. That's just plain cabbage.
Plain cabbage.
Onions.
Rice.
White rice, already cooked.
Beef.
Hamburger, ground up beef or hamburger. Eggs.
Tomato paste.
Tomato paste. And tomato soup. And a tiny bit of sugar to cut back on the acid. So Josh, the first thing you need to do is crack your eggs into the bowl to protect them from not getting shells in it. Take one at a time.
It's from our restaurant ladies give her eggs.
One of our friends from the restaurant has hens, and we bought fresh eggs from her.
Her name is Stacy.
A shout out to Stacy for the eggs.
Mom,
Gently rinse them off in your...
What do you hit me with fork?
What do you need a fork for? Oh. Okay, for now, go ahead and put your beef in your bowl.
2 packages of beef.
Well, it's 1.5 pounds. About 1.5 pounds of beef.
Tell me about my dad.
You can tell them about your dad while you're getting your beef ready.
My dad got a nice 6-point buck last night.
Okay, now you need to put your, you need to scramble your eggs.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of scrambling them. Squish them up. Okay, go ahead and pour your eggs into the burger. Okay.
My next thing is the rice. Right.
Yep, you can put all your rice. That was about 1.5 pounds of burger and 2 eggs. And this is about 2 cups of rice, cooked rice. Okay.
Mother, no pounding because
Oh.
Papa.
Sorry. And the onions. You need to put your salt and pepper in. We forgot to say that as an ingredient, didn't we?
No.
Good. Let me help you with this part. Now put... You don't need a lot of either one of these things because you can always salt them and pepper them to taste after you've cooked them. Okay? And then the messy part, Josh, is to get it mixed in all together. Now, the thing about this, Josh, is this kind of mix is hard to do with a spoon. So let me show you a trick. You won't like this part, but
Hand.
use your hands since they are washed and clean and squish it all together. Be careful not to overturn it too much. Squish them like this. There you go. You've got to squish it all together so that you mix it all in with the burgers. Get those eggs mixed in. Get that rice mixed in. Get those onions mixed in. Aunt Debbie doesn't like onions, so she could probably leave the onions out if she wanted to.
Okay, Mom.
Well, it's not quite mixed yet.
My
Keep
hands.
mixing. I know your hands are gooey, aren't they? If you all remember, Josh doesn't like the gooiness of a recipe.
I gotta do it.
No, come
Mommy.
put your hands in. You're the chef. You're the chef. It's your recipe.
Please hurry up.
So this kind of looks a little bit like a meatloaf recipe.
Okay, and then
Go ahead and wash your hands off in your dish. It's kind of a little bit like a meatloaf. Make sure it's mixed in nice and good. And then, did you dry them, Josh?
yes.
Okay. What I need you to do is go and get me a plate from the cupboard,
Okay. What size?
the small one. This is actually a very easy recipe that can be made. Can you reach it, Josh? Debbie, the onions smell really good in here.
Don't tease him, Mom.
Josh says not to tease you. Put that there and get your pan and set it right here. Now, the next part is to take, you want to get a pretty good sized piece of cabbage that you're going to wrap your meat in. You want to get about a little bit, wait a minute. You want to get a very large size of a meatball to put in your cabbage, or a log. You can make it like a log, and then you wrap it and you try your best to tuck that cabbage so that it stays together. When it's a larger piece of cabbage, it will work better. Can you try to do one, Josh?
I thought you did.
And then you put it down. Let's set the little pieces aside on the table and get bigger pieces. Okay, there's one. I think you can do that one.
Oh, great. My hands.
So I'll get you your beef ready, and then you try to roll your cabbage. Tuck it. Try to tuck. Kind of like a wrap. What? Like you have to wrap it. And then roll it. And then
For tonight.
this is our dinner tonight. So the bigger pieces of cabbage work best for this. If you'll notice, it's a pretty decent size of meat that we're using. Can you roll it, Josh?
I guess. It's my show.
It is your show, so try to roll it. Good job. I like the way you tried to do that. That was good, folding it in, and then folding it over, and then rolling it. And then we let it on our tray. That's a smaller piece. Oh, that one's kind of small. Let's get a bigger piece. Be careful picking them up so that they don't break.
Let me do it. It's my show.
Okay, it's your show. I thought you didn't want to mess with the hamburger.
Mom, I love it now.
Okay. That's a pretty good size amount, Josh. Is it in a ball or a log? Did you make it the size of a log? Let me see.
No.
You need a little bit more burger with that. And try to roll it together. And then, watch out, watch out. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Let me.
Well, I'm afraid of it falling out when you move it, Josh.
Okay.
Actually, we'll put it on this end. Let me get some of the beef ready for you and have it ready so you can get it into those shells. A little bit more than that, buddy. This should make about 12 shells. No, I keep saying shells. I mean stuffed cabbage or guamki. Should make about 12 or something like that. He says I'm weird. He's right, but he's weird too.
Hey. No.
Nice job. Did you keep it together?
Yes.
Okay, let's fold it under. Let me pick it up so it don't fall apart, okay?
Okay, Mom. It's my first time.
You did. You're doing these good, Josh.
Good.
Yeah. Well, that's way too big. I have one ready for you right here. He's getting a little bit generous there.
I'm sorry, Debbie.
Yeah, he's sorry, Aunt Debbie, for the onions. He knows you don't. We all know you don't like onions. Good. Oh, let me help you a little bit. Let's get it tucked in better. Let's get it tucked in a little bit on the end. Up. Sometimes if you get a really thick vein on the cabbage, it kind of makes the guampi a little bit tough. So you kind of take it out.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Ooh, we can make this one a little bit bigger because it's such a big cabbage.
Look, this way.
Yeah, and then pull it over. Pull it all the way over. Fold that end over. And then roll it. And then pick it up on the bottom. Put it in your pan.
Look, this way.
Very good, Josh. Yes.
Need a way bigger one.
No, that one you don't need a bigger one. Nice job tucking. We pre-cooked the cabbage a little bit so that it would be easy to get off the shell. Okay. Remember, tuck,
And roll.
and fold, and roll. Good job. Now, let's pick it up. Okay. There you go. Okay, let's push it over. Tuck it. Tuck this side. And roll.
Let me pick it up. And the other pan.
No, we're just going to do this pan and then we're going to set these aside and I'll finish them later. That one's a little bit small.
So,
Sometimes your cabbage won't be big enough to tuck all the way. And so you just try to get them so that they're rolled. We'll make one more and then the rest of this we'll set aside and do the next step. You tucking it? Wait a minute. Let me look. You gotta, let's turn this way a little bit. Tuck and roll. Right here, right here. There you have. The guampis are ready. No, leave it here. Leave it here. It's not done yet. Not. Oh, you're showing them. Okay, that's a good idea. So there we have a dozen of guampis ready for the oven.
for our supper.
For our supper. So let's now make our sauce that goes over the top. We're going to leave this here because now we need to make our sauce. The sauce is a very simple sauce.
Thank you.
First, you can wash your hands a little bit.
Oh, first thing about that about Saturday morning.
Go ahead and dump your sauce into the bowl.
Oh,
Your tomato soup.
I need a burger again.
I know. I have it right here. Go ahead and dump it first. This is just a tomato soup. Get rid of all that
Oh, for my dad. Please go on my Facebook Live at 10 a.m. for his Saturday morning message. It's in his Bible study same time.
So he's saying that he has a Sunday morning Facebook message live at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings, as well as Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m.
Hard to open.
Josh, you're going to squeeze the rest of this tomato paste in. It's about 3 tablespoons. Just squeeze it. You won't get it all out, but that's good.
I need sugar.
And the sugar to take away the acid. It'll help with the acid. And whisk it all together. Very good.
Who is watching?
Oh, a lot of people are watching. He always wants to know who's watching. Connie is watching. That's Teresa's daughter. And then we have my friend Christy is watching. And Dina is watching. And Papa is watching. There you have. Now whisk it really good. So it's fully... Here, let me see that. Then...
And dump it over the garbage.
Yes, but you're not going to dump the whole amount because we have some left over for the other cabbages. So you're going to dump it on the top. Actually, you have some of this leftover cabbage, the small pieces. Let's hold off on that, Josh. And there you have
And then put it on top.
this will help keep the moisture in by taking and putting this little leaves of cabbage that are hard to roll. There you have Golabki ready for the oven. So Josh, let me take this and
I have an pan.
put the hot pad out. Get me a hot pad. And here we have finished Golabkis ready for supper. I'm going to serve one up for Josh so he can take a taste and tell you how it tastes.
Let me serve it myself, please. I had to do it.
No, that is really hot. Here we have a Golabki. If you notice,
I have cut, Mom.
there's his, let me get him a fork. It's very hot, Josh. Take a taste and tell us what you think. Hot. Okay, look up. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. So what do you say at the end of our show, Josh?
Good day. Go food. Tasty.
Good day, good food, tasty. Thank you for joining us on Stir It Up with Josh. Remember, if you're interested, we have a calendar available, $15. Send it to us in the mail or follow the PayPal link that will be at the end of our video. God bless.